MP, have a seat.
How you doing, Coach?
What?
I said, how you doing, Coach?
Oh. Sorry. What'd you say?
I said, how you doing, man?
Oh, great. I'm great.
What's going on, man? First time we met, you gave me a...
Big news. Big news. Rookie standout MP.
Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah. Come on, guys, let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting lineup.
Let's go. Speech.
You guys are one step ahead of me today.
What's new, Coach?
Okay. MP, it's all you, kid. Rally the troops.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, yeah, I know I'm not big on speeches, man. But it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm going to do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in. We're going to get a win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
Plus, keep your competitive edge at level 39 with new core badge layouts. This is a perfect way to increase your ability in a key area of your playstyle.
And if you want to boost up your My Team, there are a number of prizes to earn throughout my career, including a Pink Diamond Series 2 player at level 34.
And for those leveling up in My Team, the level 40 reward there is a Dark Matter Hakeem Olajuwon. But we'll have more on that later.
With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup.
A-Train.
The forwards are Hayward and Washington. A-Train is out there with ball, and it's Richards in at the center filling out the middle. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Pass to Levine. Outside, Ball. The wide open look here for Caruso. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim. Make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
MP way outside. And that one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. We're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
A-Train, good.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Vucevic, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Ball from long range.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Hayward passes to A-Train. And it's the Hornets another three.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Caruso. Bulls moving the ball around. And here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And the Bulls with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Javonte Green in for Alex Caruso. And then for Charlotte, Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Rozier in for Ball. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did.
Bulls trail by 8. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ball. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Back to Ball. With the teardrop, count it. Ball's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls.
You don't need to get all the way to the rim if you have the floater game. Ball showing the versatility.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Pass to Caruso. Williams with the ball. Back to Caruso. Kicks it to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. Caruso, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. A free throw good from Hayward. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Charlotte leading by 11. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. The 3 from MP. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And here's MP for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. Oh, ball in position. position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From deep, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from A-Train. A-Train's got 23 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Richards passes the ball. No coverage that time.
2 minutes.
And the Hornets lead by 20. And an important part of every team's game. And a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green, he's checked in for Williams. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
MP against LaVine. A-Train can't get it to drop. Martin against Green. Now the feed to LaVine. LaVine double team. Jones, no one around him. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's Green missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's A-Train. They grab their own miss. Good work there as it goes. Richards got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now the pass to Jones. 24 seconds left in the first half. 5 on the clock. Ball no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
MP with it. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Make some noise, fans, for the
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A-Train has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with A-Train. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
To the inside. And that one's good, Caruso.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, G.A. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Levine inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Substitution on the court.
Jones finds Green. Outside, Ball. Down low. Jones trying to get open. And there's Green on the assist by Jones.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Jones. Outside, Levine. Shoots over Washington. Levine, good. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
One of Zach LaVine's better nights. He's both prolific and efficient these days.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Charlotte running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball surveying the defense. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of when we all play together. Man, when we look to take that extra pass, we're a hard team to defend.
Well, you were having a lot of success individually. Did you see something in their defense?
You know, man, I think it's just my teammates looking for me to get the ball in places where I can convert, you know? Nothing too crazy.
Right on. Thank you, man.
No doubt.
Yeah. Overseas, baby. Overseas, baby. Lotto. Yeah. Lotto. We got Harry Kiri on the track, baby. Attend to我赚你的 money， 我跟我 hire 的兄弟，一点点，英文他们说一点点，听不懂你不用担心，给我钱我帮你翻译。This is that worldwide that love that bomb， 马思伟 Dizzy 赛比，1000块、2000块、3000块，我买的我穿的好奇怪，为什么他们的好奇怪？我觉得他们都不明白。I'm really out here to do this, I have fun to do it for me. My homies they out here 生存的差事的 stay with the heat. Yeah， 听他的故事，要是喜欢去看他的表演。你不要顾着你的微信上拍一张照片。I know this fun, and if you keep it chill, but if you don't, we come in peace, love. We hope that you keep it you. 到香港的 Disney， 又谈了桩 business， 买好几款 Tiffany， 但我是我，你是你。第一排观众快疯了，年轻人眼中最酷的，拍小视频被点赞了，手机内存不够用，丝绸之路的故事记在脑海，用来对自己 push。没记性只有夜路子，遇到妈妈教我讲素质，遇到不同肤色外国人的话，我们呛得太过分，观赏着网友的争论，发两个痛苦的表情来卖个卖，就让老子继续撒。
I see you out there doing work.
100,000 VC is on the line this week as you vote for your top play of Season 5.
Yo, Jason, did you always know? Did you always know?
Can I get that one?
Yeah, I knew.
Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. MP is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hayward outside. From deep, MP. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Bane. 35 points his last game. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Good D by Ball. Here's Charlotte. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
And that one's good for Brooks.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Pass to A-Train. The 3. Drills it from deep. MP's got 6 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Bane with it. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
And Bane drops them both.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Pass to Hayward. Fires for 3. And MP with a basket on the assist by Hayward. He's got 9.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by MP. And it's the Hornets on the break. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Great floor awareness from Hayward there. He sees where the play is going and is ready to finish the fast break.
Timeout call. Memphis coming off a win against the Blazers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Jones, he's checked in for Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Back to Brooks. to stop the run. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling from deep. Hayward. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Adams. And here's Jones. Here's Bane. Hounded by Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Bane, the pass to Jones. With the teardrop. Good D by Ball.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Yes, it's good. Brooks has got his 2nd basket.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Bane. 50 seconds left in the first. Brooks against Hayward. That's tipped. Washington outside from behind the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Back to Jones. Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. The jump hook. Washington grabs the miss. From deep, MP. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Charlotte leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets. They've got Desmond Bane. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Bane. The Hornets pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Here's Jones, following the bucket by the Hornets. Kennard outside. Back to Jones. He takes it in. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
All right, time for an injury report. All right, now an update on Ja Morant's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the Grizzlies head athletic trainer. Right now, there's some pain when they try to move the joint. They're calling it a hyperextended shoulder. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injury.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it has.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Grizzlies
22, the away team. 47.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. MP is out there with ball, and it's Richards in at the center position.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Washington, and terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant, so many tricks up his sleeve.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Back to MP. Fires the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Hayward against Brooks. Pass to Morant. This one for 3. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. He said there's a little lump at the bruise site, some stiffness when walking, but that the hip overall should be okay. The question now is how it will affect certain players' roles going forward. No doubt some adjustments will have to be made.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Clark, the pass to Kennard. Up and in on the layup. Kennard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Kennard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Kennard's got his third basket on the night right there. Here's A-Train. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And 1:01 left in the third. Outside Bain. Jones against MP. Jones, the pass to Clark. Outside Bain. Pass to Kennard. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. And Oubre gets it to go.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rozier against Bane. Clark outside. Pass to Kennard. Pulls up at the elbow. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
MP way outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Charlotte making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Memphis with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's John Konchar. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Konchar can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And here's MP from outside. No good on the shot. Smith against Jones. Pass to Konchar. Now Kennard. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second one. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%. Williams finds MP. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Kennard outside. Back to Jones. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to A-Train. Shoots. Clark grabs the board. The Grizzlies have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. MP outside. Here's Maledon. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Jones. From downtown. Here's Aldama. Can't get it to drop. Jones with some nice D. The Hornets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Lets it fly. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Smith. MP's got 46. Jones against Smith. Jones, the pass to Clark. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or is everybody caught up and on the same level?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Williams passes to MP. Charlotte gets it back. And Williams punches it home.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Dennis Smith. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best game of your young career?
Thanks, John. I was just happy to contribute to this victory. I really don't get caught up in all the individuals' numbers. My eyes are always on the final score.
Well, you certainly helped take care of that tonight as well. What can you say about the team effort, though, tonight?
It was a great team effort. We managed to channel the intensity of the crowd into our play and really locked in on defense. Oh, and on offense, we were knocking down open looks. I got a couple open shots to fall. We were able to pull away.
Yeah. Overseas, baby. Overseas, baby. Attend to a journey to money. Working with higher 的兄弟，一点点，一点点，一点点。英文他们说一点点，听不懂你不用担心，给我钱我帮你翻译。This is that worldwide that love that bomb，马思维 dizzy side beat。1000块、2000块、3000块，我买的我穿的好奇怪，为什么他们的好奇怪？我觉得他们都不明白。I'm really out here to do this, I have fun to do it for me. My homies they out here 身穿的彩色的 stay with the heat。Yeah， 听他的故事，要是喜欢去看他的表演，你不要顾着你在微信上拍一些照片。I know this foreign, and if you keep it chill, but if you don't, we come in peace, love. We hope that you keep it you. 到香港的 Disney， 又谈了桩 business， 买好几款 Tiffany， 但我是我，你是你。第一排观众快疯了，年轻人眼中最酷的，拍小视频被点赞了，手机内存不够用，丝绸之路的故事记在脑海，用来对自己 push。没记性只有野路子，遇到妈妈教我讲素质，遇到不同肤色外国人的话，我们呛得太过分，关上这网友的争论，发两个痛苦的表情来卖个就让老子继续扫帚，踮起右臀加臀扫帚，压着头保笑我口音的口音，让我富有个性，成功引起你的注意，不明的飞行的物体了物理，音乐是最好的物语，埋下的伏笔渗透进缝隙。拍摄就为放纵的味儿 ，Chinese rap 加入世界版图。My brothers travel the world， 你肤浅的意见也可有可无。我本领高，涂色还非常低调。一滴就买我巡演的机票，我曾经在台上的每一秒，我 never 被你夸或被你笑。没想到我还比我还熟悉，从成都的手做到太古里，美丽。
快上场吧，来不及啊！相信我真的很在乎你。从小到大就在成都这里待着，看着凯迪拉克生活非常快乐，全来很犀利，享受我的痛。中国人必须会中国的功，他们不一定会了解的痛，创造了奇迹让他们去冲。因为懂了劲，本领太多，怎么输得起？黑人嫉妒我们出了名，对了他们我从不留情。Let's make money， 早餐也都创建，而且比人家残酷。才去逐渐远离，我们还有兄弟散发惊人的天赋。来个青色闪闪，向下是一路前走，向上是山顶和云端，而我们却站在了云上面观望。记得望明月，千年般不变的命运在。